Colony is a community volunteer group committed to creating an inclusive neighborhood alliance, preserving and maintaining its historical integrity, utilizing their clubhouse for events and activities that promote the community connection. And here to tell us more about this wonderful organization are Jeffrey Frank and Anya Palumbo, co-presidents of the Maine Colony. Thank you for bringing this lovely hidden gem to our viewers, because honestly, up until a few days ago, I had never heard about it, and it is this little hidden gem. Well, you're going to tell us about it. So what is the Maine Colony? I don't know.
Yeah, well, you just kind of hit the nail on the head that inspired us to have this event and try to bring attention to our neighborhood and this clubhouse specifically. People happen upon this place, and people who've lived in Sarasota for years and years will show up and they'll say, I had no idea this was here. So Hidden Gem is a perfect description of it. Okay. And the building's been there since the 1920s. The neighborhood was established then. It's called the Maine Colony because it was populated and settled by Maine residents in the 1920s. It was actually, I think, one of the earliest retirement communities in Florida. Kind of got that thing going. So there were older folks from Maine that would come down seasonally, built homes, and then the clubhouse was the last piece to be built because obviously they had established a community and they wanted a social place.
Sure. And it's on the historical registry.
Yep, it is on the National Registry for Historic Places, the colony. Yeah.
All right. Now, how big of a building is it? Just to give our viewers a kind of a size.
It's like a good-sized dancing kind of hall, I would say.
Yeah, I think that's a good. Like if you think of
a bit like a barn. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. If you think about like where someone might hold a square dance,
Okay.
So it's a big, wide open wooden
maniacs,
structure.
right? I lived in Vermont for 25 years, so I get it. So tell us about the event that you have planned to help this community keep growing.
Well, it's going to be, I think, wonderfully over the top. So we have a whole bunch of stuff for people with all different interests. So we're going to start the day with laughing yoga with Beth Bonger. And I think it's safe to assume that that's the first laughing yoga ever on those premises. And it'll be with a big parachute and balls. And then we'll go into a cigar box building so people can bring their husbands or, tinkering enthusiasts. So there will be cigar box guitar building and a concert by Steve Arvey, who is an accomplished musician. He's amazing. So
I'm
he will.
With him. Yes.
Yeah. He's just great. So he so kindly said he would come and he would bring his builder, Bill Clark. So he's going to play in the front and the builder is going to be on the porch. And so we'll have cigar box music and building. And there'll be some artisan vendors around, different, ceramics by David Hummel and as one of them. And there'll be
yourself?
Yes, and myself. I have a pottery, so I made some kind of little 20s looking glazed pieces for that, which should be coming out of the kiln soon, so you have to cross your fingers.
So there's a lot going on.
Yeah,
when is it? Because we haven't told our viewers yet when
it's on April the 2nd. It's on Saturday.
Okay.
And it'll start at 11 and it'll end at 4. And there's several other musicians are also coming. Oxidation is playing from Riverview High School.
Okay.
And so there's a whole bunch of stuff planned. Food truck, the Spice Boys are going to be there.
Okay.
Yeah, and
so our viewers can go to your website to find out all of the details. Okay, because I want to get to a little bit more before we run out of time. So all family-oriented things for everybody to do, basically.
Yeah, circus
throughout
stuff
the
for
day.
kids,
Right.
all sorts of.
We have Captain Planet coming. I don't know if you've heard of him.
Yes.
Stuart Garrett.
Yes.
Yeah. Garrett
All
Stewart.
right.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
So the Felipe Creek Club, Inc. You're part of this,
Right.
Yes. So what is that all about?
It's an organization that is, I guess we're kind of caretakers of this building, basically, because there is a neighborhood, but really the centerpiece is this clubhouse, and it is kind of all of ours. And so and part of why we're trying to do this is to bring more awareness and more interest in preserving the building, because it's 100 years old.
How can our viewers get involved in helping you?
They can find us on our website, find us on Facebook.
Yeah.
We have events, but we also have a lot of needs, and we hate to have our hand out all the time, but if we don't get our roof fixed soon,
Yes.
there might not be a clubhouse there anymore. So we're all kind of pushing for that.
Okay.
But it seems like just the same amount of people show up, which is a small amount, so we're trying to
Just
broaden
throw
that.
this question out. Are you a 501c3 yet?
Yes, we are. Well, it's
You're
pending.
working on it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because once that happens,
Yep.
then we have that community
Right.
foundation match kind
Yep.
of thing,
Right.
which would be a wonderful opportunity for you. So your goals are to get your roof fixed.
Yep.
That's one of the things that you're trying to do. And so is there, having said all of that, is there a cost involved in this, or is it just donation requested?
It's
when
a
people come?
donation requested for $10, but if that's not in your budget, you're most welcome. And members, have already paid membership, so we're not gonna
Right.
even ask them for a donation.
And we're
Yeah.
not considering a fundraiser necessarily. It's more an awareness
Awareness.
raiser of the building.
And
Right.
I had asked you earlier, there aren't, it's not open to the public,
Right.
like to peruse on any other days, but you do have other events,
We do, yeah.
like once a month, and those are all on your website, and people can go in and see, because we're almost out of time. So I'm trying to get
Yep.
all of this great
Right.
information. And so you were saying that there's posters inside, vintage pieces
Yeah,
that people can see.
kind of my passion project part of this was a history. I'm a history geek. And so luckily we had a lot of great materials, old photos, documents, so I took them all and put them kind of in a chronological display
Wonderful.
that really tells the story of Maine Colony and the clubhouse,
Okay.
so people can come in immediately, kind of understand where they are.
Wonderful. Thank you both. Have a wonderful, wonderful event, and
Thank
we
you.
will
Thank you.
talk to Justin Mosley, our chief meteorologist, and
Oh,
hope
yeah,
that
please.
you don't get any rain.
Yes,
Okay?
that's the idea.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Well, thank you both for what you do.
Oh,
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
thanks for helping
Thanks
us
for
promote.
having us.
Yeah.
We hope you enjoyed the show today, and thank you for joining us on SUNCOAST FYI.